What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Eaudetreasure. This is Steven. Welcome back to the channel. I usually talk about discontinued, vintage, rare, interesting fragrances. But in this video, I'm going to do a modern fragrance. I'm going to talk about a modern fragrance, and I need your help with this one. That's kind of why I'm making this video. This is a call out to you guys to see if you can make me feel better about this purchase. I got this RASASI HAWAS ICE recently. Got this about a month ago, and you can see I've been using it a little bit. There's a little dent in this already. I've used this about, I don't know, maybe 5 to 6, 7 ml. And I don't know if this is legit or if this is a fake, because there are so many weird oddities about this presentation. I have to show this to you. Let's call this the curious case of Steven's RASASI HAWAS ICE. So let me just show you the clues and tell you the story and tell you why I don't know whether this is fake or not. The first thing is that RASASI HAWAS, the original one, is a heavily faked fragrance. So this line, there's a good possibility that these are faked as well. I mean, the ICE, this is a recent flanker that came out a few years ago. May as well just talk about the fragrance first. If you guys know what the original Hawas smells like, if you don't, it smells a lot like Paco Rabanne Invictus. It's this sweet, fresh, fruity, bubblegum sweetness type fragrance. And this is a flanker that is just basically a fruitier version of RASASI HAWAS. Let me give myself a spray here on my wrist. And I quite enjoy this one. And I think it smells really nice. It does smell fresh and bright. It doesn't have a bubblegum sweetness. It has more of a fruity sweetness. So I think this one is appropriate to wear anywhere, really. All situations, I think you just wouldn't wear this at a funeral, but everything else, why not? This fruity sweetness, you know what it reminds me of? You know those candies, you know, you go to the movies and you get those candies that came in the yellow box. I think it was called jujubes or juicy fruits. I can't remember, jujubes, something like that. I'll find it on Google and I'll put it here. If you open that up and smell it, it reminds me of this. It's that fruity sweetness. Definitely for younger guys. I would say if you're over 50, maybe this might not be for you. I'm almost 50 and I don't care because this makes me feel like I'm younger when I wear something like this. Performance is pretty good. The reviews say that the performance is nuclear, like it's just really, really awesome and strong. I don't get that. I just get good performance. This is like a 6 to 8 hour fragrance. I went to work and I passed a coworker that stopped me and said, "Wow, whatever you're wearing smells great. That's wonderful." My coworkers know that I wear lots of different fragrances, but they don't always make a comment. But on this particular fragrance, I mean, this particular day I was wearing this fragrance, my coworker, who's a young woman, stopped me and said, "It smells great. Whatever you're wearing smells very nice." So this is compliment worthy. At least there's one anecdote for you. Very highly rated on FragranceX, 4.49 this one got from 2023. Like I said, just a couple years ago it was released. Top notes of apple, Italian lemon, Sicilian bergamot, and star anise. Middle notes of plum, orange blossom, and cardamom. And base notes of musk, amber, driftwood, and moss. Now here's the problem. I got this in a trade, actually, with a fragrance friend of mine in Japan here. He was selling these online, and he said that he got them from FragranceX. And I believe him, because it's hard to get any fragrances from overseas, from any websites. FragranceX is one of the only legit websites, online sellers that will ship to Japan. Costs a lot of money. You have to pay the taxes or the customs fees. So these fragrances end up costing like 10 or 20% more than what we buy them for on the website. But I know he buys from FragranceX and then he sells things here in Japan. So I do believe him when he said that he got these from FragranceX. As far as I know, FragranceX sells legit fragrances. They don't sell fakes. Here's the major problem. The biggest problem I have is this. It's a 100 ml bottle, and then it says 3.33. That's normal, right? But it should say 3.38, and if you look online, I looked online, I cannot find any box that says this. They all say 3.38. And look how the eau de parfum is it's not centered between these two. And even the text size is different from here to here. Eau de Parfum, the text size is kind of smaller. So right away, it looks a little bit weird. I opened it up carefully so you can see the way it was sealed. This looks okay compared to the pictures I saw, but this seam looks different than the other ones that I've seen online. Everything else looks legit. Here's the back. There's the batch code, and August 2023. Now, I've seen pictures online that have a similar or the same batch code, but the font is different, or the typeface is different. That's another bizarre point. So there's so many weird points on the box. Weird meaning there's nothing else online like it. All the other boxes are different. The FragranceX picture is not this one. So I'm hoping that maybe like a new, not a new release, not a reformulation, but it's a new batch basically. But it's hard to say because I've seen this batch number already online and it looks a little bit different. So that's part of the bizarre thing about this. When I first opened it up, when I got this, I looked at it, I looked at the color. The pictures online show a purple juice. This is a blue juice. That's another weird part. And when I took this cap off, I got this. And I was like, what the heck is this? Like, what is this? And I finally was messing with it and pulled it off. This is the insert to the cap. So it came off the glue inside. I mean, right away, I'm like, what the? Like, I had already thought that this could be fake when I got it. And I didn't even open it up. I told my friend, I told him, I said, I think this might be fake before I even open it. Now, look at the quality of the cap. This is another thing you can check to see if your fragrance is fake. The caps never have really the same detail as the originals. It has a smooth top. It doesn't say Hawas or RASASI on here. And the scales of the snake, it looks pretty good. But in the pictures I've seen online, this part actually has more detail. This one is not as detailed as the pictures I'm seeing online. So that is giving me a little pause. But I have seen fake caps on the original RASASI, and it's not tapered. They're more like, it's just like rounded. There's no taper. So it's heavy, it's metal. It does look and feel legit to me. The bottle, this part looks all right. And look at the sticker on the bottom, 3.38 on the sticker. This sticker looks like every other sticker I've seen online. So the sticker looks okay. Everything else looks all right. This sprayer is of high quality. This looks like a legit sprayer. It feels like a legit sprayer. It sprays out very well. And how's the scent? The scent smells good. So the scent itself, the juice seems legit. The color's different. This cheap thing came off. So my theory is that, or I heard online from another YouTuber that I was chatting with about this, is the quality control sucks for RASASI. And like, it's a family-owned business, and the company is trying to sell it to another company, and there's some weird shit that's going on there. There's a factory that's in France. There's a factory in the Middle East or in Dubai. This one says made in Dubai. So the quality control is all over the place. So while it might be a legit bottle and box, the quality control sucks, and that's why it looks different than the earlier releases of this. So that's it. That is the curious case of Steven's RASASI Hawas Ice. What do you guys think? Is this thing fake or is it legit? Please tell me that you have one like this. It says 3.33. This weird eau de parfum that's not centered and smaller than the rest of the text. I feel like this is 80% legit, but 20% fake.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm on my couch now. I don't have the table anymore. I don't have the bottle of Hawas Ice because I packed it away. I'm going to hold on to that one. I'm going to keep that one for now because I like it. You know, it's a fruity, minty, version of the Invictus profile, and the performance is pretty good, so why not hang on to that in the future? I might enjoy using it. But I have some more information. I just wanted to put an ending on this video. Looked online, got more information in the, let's say, 6 weeks since I shot the video that you just watched. I knew it was a matter of time before other people went online with the same question I had. Why does this bottle look so weird? Is it fake? Is it legit? And the good news is, I'm pretty sure now, I'm like 99% sure that this is a legit bottle. This is not a fake. I went to a Reddit post where people were asking questions about their Hawas Ice and posting all kinds of pictures and questions about it. And then I saw a lot of the comments saying, I have that bottle too. I got this from this legit website or this legit website, and the juice smells great. The performance is fine on it. And then another guy said that he's actually a seller and he purchased directly from RASASI, and he got that batch, those bottles, the ones that say 3.33, the ones that have the black underneath the cap. The original ones had white underneath the cap, and then there is another run that had black underneath the cap. Apparently they all came from RASASI. So the fact that I got mine from FragranceX just makes me feel like it's legit, number one. Number two, I finally got confirmation that other people who ordered from RASASI also got that batch too with the black underneath the cap. So there are some inconsistencies with RASASI. It's just the way that they do it. Unfortunately, batches look differently, even though the juice seems pretty legit to me. I have the baseball jerseys hanging up. Baseball is huge in Japan, and right now it's October. It's a playoff season, and SoftBank Hawks made the playoffs. They're actually the first seed, so I'm excited about that. But one thing about FragranceX that is not so good is the result with customer service. So I contacted them, I emailed them, and I even called them on the phone to follow up with them. All I wanted was assurance that not only the RASASI Hawas Ice came from FragranceX, but that they can verify that they had those particular batches in stock, the ones where the box said 3.33 on the front. And they couldn't do that. I was going back and forth with them. And to verify the order was really weird. My friend, as I told you, my friend bought the order and I got one of the boxes. And I contacted him. He was nice enough to give me his name and all the information that FragranceX asked me to get. They wanted the invoice number and the purchase date, of course. But then they wanted the buyer's name, they wanted the phone number, they wanted the email address, they wanted all this information, and the guy was like, why do they need this? He was a little bit disappointed, but he sent me the information. It still wasn't enough. They finally said, well, we need a copy of the paper that was included in the box in the order. And then my friend said, of course I don't have that anymore. I got this like 8-9 months ago, and you don't keep that piece of paper because you have everything in the email and the company has records. So the fact that they don't have something in their records, on their computer database that is on a piece of paper inside the box is really weird. I kind of think that they're messing with me and they're making it very difficult to get to the bottom of my question. And then they said, sorry, we can't check with the warehouse. We're not in the same location. We're not in the same building as the warehouse, so we can't go down to the RASASI Hawas Ice and check the boxes. They said, we'll contact them at the workers at the warehouse and ask them to check, and we can contact RASASI with all the pictures you sent and ask them if it's legitimate. They didn't do any of that. So with FragranceX, as I've said before, they're good for cheaper stuff. They're good for some of the classic, the vintage fragrances that aren't rare and you can get them for $15, $20, $25. But when it comes to other stuff, and if you ever need help with them, customer service is polite. They are prompt, but if you have anything special, they don't go the extra mile to help you with your special request or to kind of satisfy you. I've contacted them 3 or 4 times on different orders with some problems, some irregularities. They've only satisfied me once. The other 3 times, I was not happy with the result. So just keep that in mind. The video ends on good news with the RASASI Hawas is 99% legit. 1%, I don't know. I always feel like there's always a chance that something's not right. That's it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and hit the like button if you did like the video, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this if you haven't subscribed already, and leave me some comments down below about RASASI Hawas Ice. This is a weird story, a weird case, but I do have a future RASASI video, and it's a good one, and it's an example of something that RASASI got right. So stay tuned for that one, guys. Until the next video, take care.